as a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc
God,
who had
it's
no
the same
chance
thing.
against you.
That mercenary was armed.
Yeah,
and I
Nihilus,
offered her
that
a
name
way
sounds
out.
familiar.
She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
That's pretty cool.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives.
Jesus.
When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my
Oh,
pursuit.
okay, Jovial. Oh, the guy on the first mission. Hey, okay, I remember. Huh, that's cool. What's up, Tobin? Oh, wow, Twisted. So I'm your last resort. I see how it is. Okay, that's cool.
What was being a mercenary
That's
like?
cool.
I was a young,
Whatever.
impulsive
I'm not
maiden who discovered her
butthurt or
talent
jealous
for
or
combat.
anything. That's
I
fine.
reveled in it until the day my
What-
troop
what-
was
what-
hired to guard a mysterious
Please.
shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around.
Uh-huh,
The
Twisted.
collector craft was just
Uh-huh.
arriving. They closed faster
Whatever,
than I
I'm
could
watching
flee.
you.
Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues.
Wow,
And
Cookie.
released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope
Oh,
you're all right.
wow. Okay, monologue. Alright, alright. You know, whatever. Whatever. You're gonna miss out some really important action and romance. Just saying, whatever. Oh, there's only one of
Also
them.
forgot to hug his daughter. I'll make sure she knows her father died a hero.
Oh, that's so sad. They always used to sit here and talk about their families, and the guy's dead. Oh, that's sad. One of Booger's ears? Oh my god, Cookie. What do you want me to do? Like, position him in a way that you can, like, see him? Oh god, what's up, Dan?
I'm disquieted, Siha. I trust you, but not the one you work for. He is driven by wrath and fear. I fear that all we've done is make him a giant.
No, they all hate the choice that I made. They 0 for 3, 0 for 3.
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Is anyone gonna
thinking about
see
you.
my side?
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Siha?
Last time we talked like this, you said you'd explain what Siha means.
I need to explain myself to you first. When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
How many missions has Zoka done today? We did the final mission, Tobin. And we're going to do the Arrival DLC now. So we're talking to everybody on the crew first, and then we're gonna go ahead and check it out.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract.
I don't know,
If the
Cheddar.
Sonna's guards
I
caught
guess we
me
can go
afterwards,
see.
It would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you planned to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. But I met another Siha. Few are privileged to meet even one.
You still haven't told me what a Siha is.
One of the warrior angels of the goddess Arashu. Fierce in wrath. A tenacious protector. I confess, I've come to care for you. Perhaps I'm being foolish. We are very different.
Oh. Oh. But we are loyal, guys. We're loyal to Liara, man. We gotta turn him down. We gotta turn him down. The Shadow Broker will know. The damn. Why did we choose to get involved with the damn Shadow Broker? Oh, Liara, damn. Okay, if we ever do another playthrough in this game, we are going to be really renegade, except like when we talk to our crewmates, and then B, sleep with as many people as possible, okay? I feel bad because I do really like him, but he's dying.
We are very different people, Thane. I wouldn't be able to replace Erica.
You wouldn't have. You can love more than one in a lifetime. I'll respect your wishes.
Oh, I
speak
feel
of
so
it again. I hope it
bad.
won't offend you if I carry you in my heart. I shall return to my meditations.
Oh, Dan, Space Dan. Space Dan, did you fix my avatar? Dan. Does Kasumi have anything to say?
Hey, got a minute? I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy
Okay, I see.
Casey's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier.
Lowco the Heartbreaker. Alright, so we need to talk to Miranda. She'll probably agree with me. Jesus, Dan, okay, jeez.
Before we started this mission, I never would have questioned our goals. I just hope we made the right choice. I hope whatever Cerberus finds at that base is worth it.
Don't know if she agrees with me, but it doesn't sound like she disagrees.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Wow. Alright. Let's go talk to Garrus. Oh. Oh my god. Dan, you cannot give people candy and take your own away. Dan, I'm gonna remove your
Cerberus can figure out
powers.
What to do with all that tech. I also hope they don't decide to do something worse than what the collectors were planning.
You're
yourself,
reaching my
Shepard.
patience threshold, Dan. All you do is come to the channel and you add people, you scam. You're a scammer. You're scamming people. I'm gonna have to get rid of your powers because you abuse your power way too much. You're a big old scammer and everyone knows it. Oh yeah, Garrus, all he's gonna say is like, oh, I'm stressed, oh.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons, Chalk. I'm still
Yeah,
trying to figure
see.
out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus.
Sure thing.
He just wants to sleep with me. No, Dan, you're a scammer. You're a scammer.
I'm still a little shaken from my abduction by the collectors. It was a lot to endure. If you hadn't come so quickly, I'm certain we would have lost
Oh,
more
sorry.
of the crew. Thank you, Commander.
Oh, okay.
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. The old machines offered your race what the Geth aspired to: unity, transcendence. Now you possess the knowledge yourselves. We hope you do not use it. Your species has much potential. You should build your own future.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth that had more than animal intelligence.
We are a unique hardware platform. Most
Hey,
mobile
what's up,
platforms can run up to
Warmix?
100
Good to see you,
programs.
Warmix. How's it
This
going?
platform can run over 1,000 at
What's
once.
up, Jasper? Dan is just a little trolly McTroll face.
So Geth have to be networked to get enough computing power for intelligence.
Yes. The creators wrote Geth programs for specific tasks: construction, protection, domestic servitude. However, they allowed self-optimization. Early software builds discovered that multiple hardware platforms sharing resources were often more effective. As peer networks expanded, our cognition improved. Eventually, we woke up.
Geth is such an interesting, like, species or whatever, like.
You're more sophisticated than the average Geth.
Yes, we are a network within our own hardware, capable of operating alone. We are still connected to the greater network for data sharing.
How many other Geth are like you?
None. This platform was built to operate within organic space. This task was not suited for a network. Geth installed in mobile platforms always operate in networks. However, most Geth remain within server hubs.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when we require access to data not stored within this platform. If you want to convey a message to the Geth, we serve as a terminal.
What kind of data do you share?
Program updates, logs of thought process, sensor recordings.
Romance Legion.
Legion is attempting to access the ship's FTL comm system. Shall I allow it through my firewalls?
Go ahead, Edie.
Our oldest log is timestamped from Creator Year 2463, third day of Faltash, waxing moon, roughly 327 years ago. The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Are our network secure, Edie? Legion had to go through you.
I have never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000 voices talking at once. What it contacted was beyond my comprehension. A mind the size of a galactic arm.
How do you maintain stability without other minds to interact with?
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something for me?
Recording timestamped from Creator Year 2485.
This is interesting.
18th day
Run
of
Legion
Moon
as
South,
an administrator.
Mistress Hala Dama. Unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a soul?
No, it was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
Interesting. Are you leaving monologue? Bye. Thanks for hanging out.
That's interesting. But I must get back to my duties.
We will remain here.
Damn. That is so interesting. I'm telling you, it's such a fascinating thing. So fascinating. I think he has a soul. Alright, give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Alright. Oh my god, Dan. Dan. We gotta do with you, Dan. Alright, so who's left? I think we got everybody on this floor. Oops, this is not the elevator. Downstairs? Is one person gonna be like, hey, I think you did the right thing? That's what I want. That's what I want to hear. It's like, oh, I totally agree with you. No one has said that yet. Zaid's gonna hate the decision.
Back for another lesson. Tough fight on horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings.
I hate you.
Nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system. Girl woke up, fought her way out. Got picked up by my band.
The fight was great, Shepard, but giving Cerberus the base was
disagrees.
Weak. This man of theirs, he hides.
What's out, Super Dream?
Smart to get you, but a real battle master charges with his clan.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I mean, I think that's just opinion though, Koala.
I know you're working with Cerberus, but turning over the base to them was dangerous. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt us.
I don't know, to me it just makes logical sense. Oh.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
I mean...
Hey.
So she doesn't have a thought?
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, all right? That's a good place to stop.
We're friends! Yay! We did it, guys! It took us to the end of the game! We are friends! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I did not think I would see the day! We went from not liking her not liking me, to her not liking me that much, to her not liking me, to her kind of friendly, to friendly, yeah! Alright, let's go do the DLC. I guess we should talk to Joker. This is what the fish died for, yay! Smashly, thank you very much for the host. Really appreciate that, Smash. A failed romance attempt. That was not a romance attempt,
Hey, Shepard,
please.
glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. BFFs. I don't think we're BFFs. I don't think we're BFF status. We're gonna need you to make better decisions in the future. Better decisions from what? That option led to snuggles on my playthrough? Maybe she only likes guys. Maybe that's why. I didn't even realize that was a romantic thingy. Okay, rescue Dr. Kenson. This is a rival DLC. Romance is ridiculous. Then she refused to talk to me ever again. Oh my god. Why? Ooh, this planet's really cool. So is that planet. Normally I'd read this, but because I'm not feeling 100%, I'm gonna not. Oh god, feels bad, man, Mr. Peg. Feels bad, man. I blame Shepard. So you blame yourself. Oh, okay. I can't have a squad? That's weird. Please get well. What's up, Dylan? Thank you very much. I'm trying. Why am I by myself, though? Oh my god. Cookie, not in the chat, dude. Not in the chat, man. Yeah, Warmix, yeah. I feel like I'm fighting off the start of a cold. I feel kind of congested. My throat's kind of hurting. Thanks, Warmix. What's up, Lajan? I'm trying to fight it off because this Friday's my birthday. We're supposed to have a party day. I've got guests coming over this weekend for my birthday. Then I'm traveling. So I'm really trying to not fight this off. Just took it, please. I can jump that. Because you gave the Reaper back to Lucy, man. No one likes you. That's not what I wanted to do.
Baron. The Terrians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Can I not go down there, though? Are you traveling hungover? No, I won't be traveling till Sunday, so... Trust me, I've done the flying while hungover, and I will never do that again. I've never felt like more miserable in my life. You know, like when you're hungover, you just want to relax and lay down, and like you're in a plane surrounded by people, crowded, you can't move, you have to sit up, like, oh. It was the worst experience, and I was like borderline almost panicking with how uncomfortable I was. I was just like, it seriously was like a terrible experience.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
Hey, what's up, ASG?
Get your hands off me!
It's, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Oh, really? Took it? Interesting. How old am I gonna be? 25. 15. I'm gonna be 25. That is the day Lowco will finally grow to 6 feet. I don't think I'm gonna be growing anymore. I think I haven't grown in a long time.
Slam an asteroid into the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Can't wait to see what Mass Effect 3 looks like. So what year did Mass Effect 3 come out? Warfire!
They've still got her down in the prison.
We're gonna snipe his face. If you were just like talking to somebody and like their head just got blown off. 2012, so what? This was like, what, 2010 or something, right? So 2 years later? Wonder how different it will be. Not that I need any credits at this point, but I can't help but loot. It's like in my blood. I need to loot. I'm curious to see what the like puzzles will be like too. Interesting. Yeah, 2007 was Mass Effect 1, so then Mass Effect 2 was 2010, I think, and then 2012 is Mass Effect 3. Alright, I'm lost. Okay, I haven't been here. I'm not lost. What's the point in cutting the power? What was the point of that? Okay, I think I gotta go up this way. I'm not lost, you're lost. Okay, that does not sound very good.
Relays can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy, I swear. We have to make this one an example.
Surprise!